Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome back to Sink the Bismarck with 190D, your captain speaking. Let's get back to the campaign. I don't know. How much longer do I want to go ahead and push this? I mean, yeah, our opponents are all on the ropes, and except for Austria-Hungary. And I really actually kind of want to start going at them. Maybe as soon as I get a couple more of these modern battleships and or battle cruisers completed. Now let me see, speaking of battle cruisers, what do we have for battle cruisers? We still got a couple of Hessens floating around out there. Do I want to design another battle cruiser? Maybe off the hybrid. I don't know if I really don't know if I want to use the hybrid hull. That's still 6 turns on that. Good grief. 4 turns there. 2 turns in Anchorage. And 5 turns in Estonia. Okay. He's still got 2 months. Actually, and that does comport with something else. The 42. Where are the 42 V2s? Ah, there we go. The 42 V2 there is in Marseille. Okay. We've got a couple of Kaisers being refit. How much tonnage do I have to give? I've got 30. No, I don't have 30. I have 20 something thousand tons. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and suspend that so that I can refit Friedrich der Grosse. I think it's going to be the Bayerns that get replaced. Okay. I can instigate naval invasions elsewhere. I can't go in eastern China yet, but I'm going to leave him there to do what he's doing. Ah, that's it. Let's go at western India. Maybe? Wait, who can I? Let's see, China or the United States. The Soviet Union we've done recently. Maybe we go at northeast and southeast Mexico. So let's go northeast, let's go at southeast Mexico first. The United States, choose province. 75. Ooh, 75,000 tons. That's going to take both of them. Actually, these might take both of them anyway. So let's go ahead and put one of these battle cruisers down there. One of these battle cruisers right here. And let's go at southeast Mexico. 75,000 tons. And I think these are both of the Königsberg class battleships. Ah, there's a 4,000 ton difference. Yeah, because Königsberg is overweight. Okay. The Hessen here. That's Eastern South America. Eastern South America. Okay. So let's put this fleet right here, and we'll put him on protect. We'll put them on protect. Though there's some destroyers down there. Let me go deal with these. Actually, yeah. Yeah, we put them in Marseille. That's still a rune. Speaking of runes, uh, yeah, we got one more turn for those before those are commissioned. Okay, so check on one other thing before we go ahead and end the turn. The Königsbergs are capable of 35 knots. Let's take a look at another battle cruiser design. Something to replace our Hessens. The Königsbergs, I think, are going to be that pretty much. So let's see, the hybrid battleship versus the modern battle cruiser. Battle cruiser 49. We could do another 40-something thousand ton. Let's see here, 38,000. We could do a 40,000 ton, but the modern battle cruiser is much faster. Hull form and stability 90-95. 90-90. The stability on the hybrid battleship is actually a lot better. I could build a couple, put them at 32 knots. 85-101 and 43, so the sustained speed while turning is not as good. Let's go with a hybrid. Let's try this because I don't know that I've ever built anything on the hybrid battleship hull. Okay, so we're gonna reduce the beam, but increase the draft, and we're gonna say 40,000 tons. Okay. Now the main tower. And I think last episode I had started doing something like this. But let's go with a compact rear tower. Okay. Now, main guns. What do we want? Do I want 12s? I think 12s are what I got on Mark 5. Yeah, let's go with let's set some 12s on this guy. And I know the Königsbergs have 13.8s. But this actually is going to be more akin to a like a let me see here. I think I'll stick a torpedo tube in there. And let's go with 88s. Let me see here. We're just going to go with a pair of quad mount 88s. And these 12s, let me see, we're going to fiddle with that here momentarily. Why not? Give them the same coverage up there. So we're going to go with 57 millimeters at max length. Okay. And then for the do I want to try to get 105 millimeter guns in there? Let me see. No. 150 millimeter guns rather. No, they're not going to work. So let's go with let's see here. Twin barreled 105s. And then I'll put a let me see here. Do we want a quad or do we want a quintuple? Let's go ahead and put a quintuple torpedo launcher. Okay, so 105s with max length barrels. Speaking of which, let's see here. If I go triple, that's 93 to 99, and quads. Go with that. Do we do geared turbines or do we go with diesel engines? If we go with diesel engines, yeah, we can do diesel engines. Diesel engines with a max funnel. There we go. The aft weight offset is really bad now, which is kind of interesting considering. Oh, come on. Don't go and do goofy things like that. Come on now. Okay, well, we can do that for now. Let's put that there for now. Let's go with a with a set of batteries. We'll go with shaft number 2, and let's make the rudder turning rate. We'll go with a semi-balanced rudder for the time being with electro-hydraulic steering. Bulkheads, we're going to bring it down to standard, and we'll make them go, actually, can we do 33 knots? If we can push 33 knots, that would be great. They're going to be a little slower. Let me see here. Barbette 4, anti-torque number 3 with a double bottom hull, reinforced bulkheads, anti-flood number 3, and Citadel. See, the resistance and armor strength is actually less on, but engine damage and ammo detonation go down. Flash fire goes down slightly, and flash fire spread is actually a lot better as well. Let's go with the turtleback. Let's stick with the turtleback. I'm gonna go with high capacity shells, and we're gonna go with let's see what standard AP gives us. That does remind me. What about the bore? The length of the bore. Oh, good God. That's not cool. Huh. We'll go with auxiliary diesel, maybe a bell. Let's bump it to auxiliary diesel real quick, because we still have stereoscopic 5, hydroacoustics with an RDF and a Gen 1 radar. Okay, this is where things get a little. What's the max on those? We'll go with 2.5, and we'll go with an inch on top. We'll go with a ½ inch on top of the 88s. With these, let's see here. Gotta do armor rebalancing. Always have to do armor rebalancing. So let me see here. Can we go with 16 inches of armor on the turrets with 4 inches on the top? And a 12-inch barbette. Okay, what's the rate of fire on these guns now? Let me see here. Those are L55s, L54.5, L54s. Actually, it's not going to be cordite. It's going to be tube powder. With let's leave the standard reload on right now. Let's go with 21-inch torpedoes with oxygen-powered propellers. Standard ammo, or maybe reduced ammo, I don't know. Standard reloading. Let's go with electro-hydraulic turret number 2. Set it at about 20,000 meters. So standard shells with a high capacity HE, standard size shells ought to do it actually. Tube powder and dunite. Let's see here. Alright, armoring. Why not? Let's go to the deck. We're going to do a 4-inch main deck, 3 front, 3 rear. Or not, decks. Oh, good grief. Let's do 2 on the 4 and 2 on the rear. Or maybe 2.5. Excuse me. Max out on the conning tower. And the superstructure, we'll go with 3 inches on the superstructure. Now the main belt. First inner deck, we'll go with 1 inch. And we'll go with a ½ inch. Why are some parts badly placed? Oh, probably be these torpedo tubes. But they hang out in a really goofy way. I hate it when they do that. And then we'll put a pair of quad tubes. There'll be a pair of quad tubes. That'll be fine. Let's bump it down to 32 knots. Why not? All right, so 8 inches, 8-inch main belt with 5 and 5, or maybe we go 6 and 6. Why not? Let's give it a little bit of a percentage reduction. Okay, 5.5 and 5.5. How about that? Maybe 6 inches on the forward belt. Kind of give us a little bit of that offset back. The inner belt's going to be 4. Yeah, it allows you to reduce your main belt overall. The turtleback scheme does. Okay, and then the forward deck, we're going to go up to 3 inches and see what that does. It's going to be a slight overweight. Okay, so let's see about 3.5 on the main deck. No, let's keep it at 4 inches on the main deck. So what else can we do? What else can we do for weight reduction? I'm really looking hard at the Anytorp or the barbettes. We could bring down to barbette number 3. That might do it a little bit better anyway. The after belt or the after deck. Give it an extra inch there. Got a slight offset to the rear end. Is that good? Is that bad? I do not know, Sam. I am. Okay, our 88s are actually at 99 and 99 over 99. Um, yeah, 12.4 inches of penetration isn't bad at that range. Though, if we set it at what this guy's armor rating is, now what do we get? 9.8. So actually, he's able to hurt himself, or herself rather. She's able to hurt herself. Um, do I want to upgun those 101 those 105s? 90 to 99. Yeah, let's go ahead and put triples. Hmm. And what is the name of this little guy? The Star? I don't know if I like that. Okay, anyway. Okay, we got the stars. A little little slower than the Königsberg's, a little more lightly armed, but probably overall a more potent ship. I don't know. This is my first time building these, I think. So let's see. Yeah, let's see how they perform. This hybrid battleship. Battlecruiser Star. Let's go ahead and build 2 of those. They're going to replace the Hessens. Okay, and then we're going to suspend, I think. Yeah, we'll go ahead and keep one of them building. So the nice thing is actually is that they do build a little bit quicker. And I can also of course make a larger version of those actually with bigger guns, but for now 40,000 tons is pretty darn good. All right, so we got 2 more Bismarcks coming. Those are our primaries. And we'll be designing a larger, probably those H-class ships are going to be next on the design table. The 42V3, which reminds me, actually, the 42V3, I would like to take a look at those and do a quick refit. Yeah, let's do a quick refit on these because I think what I wanted to do is go to quad 11s. Though, let's have a look-see at what exactly those are going to look like. Because right now we've got 10 5s. At the time that I designed these, 10-5 was. Uh-oh. Dude, come on. Why you gotta be like this? Alright, fine. You know what? To hell with it. I'm gonna put them in there in a way. There we go. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? How nice they are. That gun just tucks right up underneath of that little lip there. Okay. Why is it a 3-month refit? It's probably because every gun is now going up to Mark 5. So main guns, let's take a look at this real quick because we've got 10 5s. These are more for 10 to 12.5 kilometers. So 12.6 penetration on them. And actually, we're going to probably wind up going big on these guys. We've got 12-inch Mark 5. All right, so what's the difference in parameters here? We've got the 10.5s, 81 to 98. Wow, the 10.5s actually are a lot more accurate, and their rate of fire is a little better too. What happens though if we go from enhanced reloading to automatic reloading? We get 1 1/4. I mean, in all fairness, they 12 2. Yeah, the 11s actually get quite a bit more. Oh. And let's see here, 9% there. Let's go with a 9%. Those are L66s. 14.3 at 10,000 meters, 17.7 there. Okay. Uh, and it's got a rate of fire at 101. That's actually almost counterproductive, I think, but yes. Let's go ahead and rearm these guys for what I had originally intended them to be, which is quad 11s. Okay, so a slight aft offset, but that's okay. We've got automatic. Oh, these guys got underwater tubes. With electric props. I'll keep the electric props on these guys, though it increases the dud chance. We got 2 powder. Let's put 2 powder 3. The engine efficiency has gone down. No, it's got the Uber. It's got the big funnel on it. Okay. Geared turbines with forced boilers. I'm curious as to why this particular ship is struggling. Let's go with a Gen 1 radar. Coincidence rangefinder 5. Yes. Let's go with 16 inches of steel and 4 inches of steel, 12-inch barbette. Almost 4 rounds a minute out of those 6.7s. That should be pretty darn devastating at close range. How did I not lengthen those 57s? Those are 66s, 67s. Does that bring it down to about 1 round per minute? Yes, it does. And oh boy, do those beat holes in things. Let's go with Cap Ballistic 1. And again, it's like 15,000 meters is about where I'm looking. Actually, it's within that. Yeah, 67 caliber guns. Man, these things are gonna. Huh. Do I need 67 caliber guns? It's gonna be a shorter range ship. Yeah, but the long barrels give it better penetration power, especially at closer range. Hmm. These guys are almost 4.5 billion a pop. Good thing I'm only building a couple of them. Hmm. Let's go ahead and up armor the forward and after belts. And the only thing I can do is slow them down a little bit, but I don't want to do that. What happens if I go up to diesel engines? I think that's going to destroy the engine efficiency. Yeah, let's go back to geared turbines with forced boilers. Balanced. Induced. Yeah, no, forced is going to be the only way to go with this guy. Okay. Uh, they're still not even at max weight. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. The MG42 V3. She's not maxed out. It's I don't know. It's an interesting thought. Anyway, yeah. We got a 5-month refit on these guys before we can set sail with them, but that's okay. What's the crew requirements for this ship anyway? 1,837 crew. That's a lot. That's a lot, a lot. All right, and then I think I'm going to build a super battleship design at some point. Um, yeah, this thing, I don't know. I don't know that I want to build that again. Um, okay, let's see here. We've got a Kaiser. Got a Kaiser refit. So let's go ahead and nix this. Or well, actually, I'm going to go ahead and nix the Bayerns because the Bayerns are they're going to be the ones that go bye bye. The 42 V2s as well. These, actually, I think I'll hang on to the Lubicks for now. The Wiesbadens, though, we need to get rid of that. The Gneisenau's have an upgrade, and they've been upgraded. The Bismarcks haven't been refit yet. Okay, so we got Battle Cruiser Star. Finances, let's see here. 20, no, yeah, 25,000 tons under. Thereabouts. Okay. Move on to, progressing on into 1934. I'm gonna go ahead and auto-resolve this. Yeah, just go ahead and get rid of all of those. Now, oh, okay. We've got our Verths coming up against, ooh, new battleship. 4 twin 14.1-inch guns. This could be interesting. Let's see what the Russians have managed to come up with. Okay. What type of engine did I put in these? Still geared turbines. Yeah, he's got some 14s, and they are of Mark II technology. Not bad, Jack. Not bad at all. Oh wow, took out his casement. Mark IIs, Mark IV. They should all be Mark IVs. Mark IV, Mark IV, I guess. Why? Why do you guys insist on doing stupidity? His destroyers torpedo range there like that. Oh wow, his battleship is already sank. Okay. Sweden wants a Gneisenau. No, I'm not really gonna get into that right now. Okay. Northwest Mexico changed hands. Okay. Ottoman Empire and Lebanon. Okay. Oh, isn't that just lovely? Um, Destroyers, destroyers, and destroyers. Okay. I was going to say, didn't I instigate an invasion from over here? Yes, it did. But Mexico is no longer allied with the United States. So who does the United States still have as buddies? They got Brazil and Romania. China's got Arabia. They've got Serbia, and they've got the Ottoman Empire. And the Soviet Union has Canada, which Canada has 2 places of ports still. And he's going to lose central Canada. Oh, actually, he's got Newfoundland. Okay, so he's got 3 places left with ports. And he has no ships. I don't think. Yeah. Okay. Let's tend to these submarines real quick. Okay. And this one here. Okay. Now, conquests. We've got 5 turns in central Canada. We've got 2 turns left in Kamchatka. We've got 1 turn left in Anchorage. We've got 4 turns left in Estonia. And we've got 5 turns in Mexico. Oh, and then a conquest over here at Lebanon, which we'll be having, I think, sooner rather than later. Oh no. They're pushing in on the Austro-Hungarians, and they're pushing in on the Soviets. Okay. I need to track down what fleets still have runes. Oh God, these guys still have a Friedrich, Prince Heinrich. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna move Prince Heinrich. We're gonna move Prince Heinrich over here. And we're going to take one of these guys. And we're going to replace. How about Hansa? Okay, and that was a Kaiser fleet. Yeah? Okay. Yes, Kaiser. I need to take my other Kaiser over there. I need to go ahead and equip him for a refit. Yes, okay, proceed. And we're going to go to Emden. We're going to move one of these other ships. How about who? Who do we want to move? Is it Hertha or is it Victoria Luis? Let's move the Hertha. Okay. And I still have 1 fleet out there somewhere, I think. Yes, there he is. He has a rune. This fleet has an Admiral Hipper. So, let's grab that other Hipper. Move the Victoria Luis. Move the Victoria Luis over there. In 5 turns. Okay. And isn't that nice? They all move in different directions. Alright, so let's move him, this task force. Move this task force right over here. There, Marseille. We're repairing that ship. The first Bismarck, I'm going to go ahead and scrap that. Nobody's buying. Yeah, those 1600s, they were kind of a short-lived experiment, weren't they? St. John, Tsingtao. Um, 2400s. 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 All right, so let me see here. We got 5 months left on that, 6 months left on that. Okay, and then as soon as this guy gets commissioned, um, can we go ahead and put that? Yeah, we'll go ahead and put that up at 100%. Okay. Oh, and politics. We did the Soviet Union. China is allied with Arabia, Serbia, and the Ottoman Empire. Ah, because I got that guy. What about Qatar? Can I go ahead and invade Qatar? What's it going to take to invade Qatar? Oh, yes. Okay. Or do I want to go ahead and take over Palestine real quick? Politics, let me see here. Naval invasion. Palestine is another 40,000 tons. Well, yeah, let's go ahead and stack Palestine on top of that. That way I can get two. I can get Lebanon and Palestine. I can kill two birds with one stone there. The Soviets, they're not going to be able to get any fleets out there. Okay. All right. Move on to the next turn, shall we? Geez, everything in our finances, I think, are maxed out now. Wow, really? You guys are going to do me like that? Okay, well, whatever. What I want, I will take Mongolia. Let's take Mongolia. Okay, cool. Oh, hello. Though, that is going to have to happen next time, folks. We don't have enough time to run the battle. So, yeah. Anyway. Folks, as always, thanks for stopping by. Your support and your patronage is also much appreciated. And until next time, this is Wolf190D signing off.